in the building.
The street executives.
Georgia Muscle Box.
DJ. Technique.
What's happening, everybody? Of course, it's your host, Young Brink. You're tuning in to the #1 music and entertainment talk show and award winner. You see the trophies. I'm talking about BrinkTV. Now, they're not just your TV set. We got a new face to the BrinkTV show. I'm talking about none other than YKOM. What that stand for, man?
Man, YKOM, Young King of Memphis. If you don't know, now you know, and you should have been to it, man. You're born to be on Brink right now.
Believe it, man. First and foremost, hey, thanks for coming on the show, man.
Oh, that's all. I gotta come on the show, man. It's like a legend with the underground and with popping artists that you come on Brink and had that interview, and it's finna be my first one, so you know I'm excited.
Man, we finna turn up on this jump, believe that. So let's go ahead and get into the background, man. Like, you coming from where, man? What part of Memphis?
I'm coming from South Memphis, Walker Homes.
Believe that.
Grew up, born and raised, you know what I'm saying? That's all I know, is how we come from. So that's what we had with the Walker Homes, South Memphis, stand up, what up?
So of course, coming up from South Memphis, man, who was you bumping? Who did you have playing? Who was popping to you, man?
Well, when I was coming up, it was a lot more of, I was different, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to listen to a lot of up north rappers.
Okay.
There was a lot of old school Jay-Z, of course Gucci, of course Gotti, you know what I'm saying? You gotta throw Gotti in there. He really built, you know, the culture for what we was doing back then. And I gotta say it was a lot more up north rappers like Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of Wayne in there. Drop 3 really changed my life. It made me really change how I did music, actually.
Was it in the Dipset in there, man? You rock with Cam them a little bit, sort of, kind of?
The favorite one out of the Cam, I miss with Cam, but it was more of Santana.
Jewels,
you know what I'm saying? Jewels was like that Rumble Young Man Rumble. That jump right there for me. I used to play this song every time for a rap battle, whatever. It'd just give me hype. I felt like I'm ready to go do it, whatever. But yeah, Jewel Santana was really one of the best ones. I stuck to a lot of his solo stuff that he did.
Believe that. Now let's go ahead and talk about you growing up. Like, what was life like for you coming out of South Memphis, man?
It was different, you know what I'm saying? Me being a red kid coming out of South Memphis, I'm mixed.
That's rare, man.
And you know, my dad white, mom black, and you know, I had this real long hair, and I ain't really know what I wanted to do, but growing up, rap was one of the things that stuck with me more than anything, more than any sports, more than any. It really just got a hold to me, and my mom actually wrote my first rap. So growing up like that was like, it was tough. I can't lie. Growing up in South Memphis, Walker Homes, a lot of fights, a lot of proving yourself, a lot of standing up on your own. I was raised in a house full of women, so I ain't had no big brother to go get.
I was the big brother.
I was the big brother, so you know, it molded me into who I am, though. I wouldn't change it for nothing in the world.
Most def. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about your current situation. Of course, you are Juicy J's artist, is that right?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure I got the right information. You know what I'm saying?
Right now, I'm currently signed to Juicy J and Mo Faces, and partnering with Taylor Gang, distributing through Interscope.
Okay.
Just, you know, getting the situation and getting the feel of the situation. It was something that happened out the blue.
Yeah.
And I really got to give credits to my brother iHeart.
Okay.
Before Juicy even called, he pretty much put me on a platform where I feel like that's probably how he might have saw me.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying, me linking up with that cat was unbelievable, man. He would come to South Memphis at the trap where I was hustling to get my money, pick me up every morning, taking me to the studio, making sure I got to where I was going, and then judge me, then put me in a box.
Right.
And let me know that I could do this without, you know, anything else. And I feel like I owe 50% of that to him for sure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, getting in that situation. But right now we are rocking with the Mo Faces, man. Make sure y'all be looking for that new Mo Faces coming out 2018 too.
All right, so you mentioned iHeart Memphis. Like, how did that, you know, collaboration, because y'all skin twins, right?
Yeah, we actually right now, if you go to Apple Music right now, you can look up that Skin Twins project. Me and my brother really grew up together in that, because he do things that I'm not used to. I do things he not used to.
Right.
So coming to meet in the middle and coming up with a great project is what we did. I really messed with that project.
Okay.
Yeah, and the origin of me and him linking up is weird, because he's at a Grizzly game with some girl that just was like, he can rap and he can do this, he can do that.
Yeah.
And we both kind of like can't sit nowhere, sit still for too long.
Yeah.
So he was just like looking through the phone and ended up going on my Instagram, and it was as simple as a DM from him, and was just like, hey bro, this is my number, hit me up.
Right.
And next thing I know, we was in the click of things.
But how often does something like that happen?
It was
especially in Memphis.
It was. He's from North Memphis. I'm from South Memphis.
Exactly.
So it was a once in a lifetime thing. I really felt like it was God, because the direction I was going in and what I grew up around pretty much put me in a I'ma get what I get off of me situation.
Right.
When I met that kid, like, even though I could, he didn't make me lift a finger. He paid for every bit of studio time. He paid for videos. He flew me here, flew me there, took me with him. You know what I'm saying? And let me see what could happen off this music. You know what I'm saying? It was. I look at it like it wasn't nothing but a sign that, you know, this is what you need to do. And since I wasn't listening, God kind of sent him to steer the shit for me, like, this is what you need to do. So I'm real grateful for that kid right there. I'm real
definitely. Let's talk about if any singles you got out pushing, or I know you talking about the projects already on Apple, right?
Yeah.
What else you got?
Right now, I got Year the Young out right now.
Okay.
I do have a project with Juicy J that is on the way. I have a project with Take Heat that is on the way. Right now I'm pushing my single Breaking You Off with Ty Dolla $ign, Juicy J, and myself. It's on the radio, Hot 107, K97, West Coast, East Coast, pretty much wherever you listening to the radio at, you're gonna hear that. That's pretty much the single that I'm pushing with right now. And the project with Take Heat that I'm gonna drop is gonna be one for the city, because it's like, man, that kid was in the studio like 3-4 days straight, back to back, 5 p.m., 5 in the morning, straight work. So
just
you know,
grinding it out.
Be looking for that project to be dropping. Make sure you go check out that Ty Dolla $ign Breaking You Off. And also for the fans that's waiting, that I know y'all think I forgot, I'm gonna say this on Brink, I haven't forgot about the 9. I'm going to release the 9. I'm waiting on a date right now, but I'm going to release that body of music. I know y'all looking for that. You give me something, they give me love. I'm definitely getting that to y'all. I ain't forgot about that for sure.
Believe it. Like I said, we talking exclusives on the BrinkTV show. Hey, he talking directly to the fans. Now, one thing I want to talk about real quick, this name, Young King of Memphis. Like, how did you come up with it? And 2, did you, in your mind, did you think about any friction you might get from the name or what?
Yeah. At first it was just white, you know what I'm saying? I always been called white boy, and the older I got, it just transitioned to white. And one day I was in the studio, I had just murdered something, I was just hyped up. I was just like, I'm YKOM, man, Young King of Memphis, man. And at first it was a joke. And then I woke up and, you know, I was sober and was thinking about it. My guy was like, you know, you called yourself Young King of Memphis last night, kind of like it. And I was like, I did, and I'm listening to it, I'm like, I like this. And not only do I like it, I like all the smoke that come with it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a cat that comes from the era where if you good at something, you good at it. Like, to be plain and simple, I love Floyd Mayweather, so that should tell you a lot about my mind state. If you good at it and you can do it, do it. And if you're gonna be the best at it, let it be known you're the best at it. But be humble about it and help everybody on the way. But I never seen Kobe let LeBron lay it up just because they was cool in the game. Try and put 50 in your face and send you home with your head in your lap. So you know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted to do with it, because I knew I wasn't gonna be young forever. And you know, it just all leads up to that one day where that Y comes off. And when you take that Y out that name, it becomes bigger than something that's just Young King, and then it becomes King. And when it becomes King, you stepping on toes. And to step on them toes, I feel like I gave myself a hill to climb up. I gotta do certain things before I can be there. I have to drop certain things. I have to do certain things for the community. Be more involved with my city. You know what I'm saying? Really become a king, and I'm going through the trials and tribulations at this point to get to that point. You know what I'm saying? So I'm ready and willing to have anything that come with it. I feel like as far as Memphis, I'm top 2 anyway, and I'm not 2. It's a big thing for me, man. I stand on that name. It's always been a controversy. Friends tell me not to do it. You know, past business situations have told me, don't do that, man. You might be 100, because there's always somebody in Memphis that's dwelling on that. And I'm one of them cats. Like, I love my city. And it's almost bigger than it's bigger than a Grammy to me to come home and know that I'm King of Memphis, or where I'm from. That's bigger to me than having any Grammy, any award that they can give me. If I can come home, ride through the streets, and know I'm king of where I'm from, it's bigger than anything I can do in this music.
Believe that. Go ahead, give them all your social media, that way they keep up with you.
Man, you can follow your boy on Twitter at YKOM White. You can follow me on Instagram at YKOM. Just type it in, it'll pop up. You can follow me on Snapchat at White Marley. And make sure you go subscribe to their YouTube channel, YKOM. Make sure you go to Spinrilla. Make sure you go to My Mixtapes. Go to iTunes, Apple Music, all that. Type in YKOM. You'll get that whole body of work in all genres, all categories, whatever you're looking for, we got it. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Mo Faces. I want to give a shout out to Juicy J, Ty Dolla, Wiz, Crazy Mike, Mike B. Y'all know what's going on, man. Mo Faces. And who is Henry AZ? I see you, my boy. Let's get it.
Believe that. With that being said, thanks for coming on the show, little homie.
100.
Now back to more Brink TV. What's happening, everybody? I'm Young Brink, host of the #1 music and entertainment talk show in Memphis and the Mid-South, Brink TV. And of course, these are my awards. But let me cut to the chase. I got a question for you guys. When was the last time that you were on television to promote your business or your music? You can't answer that, can you? Well, check this out. The Brink TV show, we interview artists, entrepreneurs, basically all forms of entertainment. So if you rap, sing, model, or you're a comedian, hey, we invite you to the Brink TV couch. Now, we also play music videos, so if your video ain't too ratchet and you got a clean song, we can play it for you. Business owners, we play TV commercials as well, so contact us. And be sure to check us out each and every Tuesday night, Comcast Channel 31 at 9:30 p.m. If you don't have Comcast, you're in luck. Just go to BrinkTVShow.com and check out the live stream.